Alright, what is up guys? We are back with another video. This is part 2 of the layout kind of tutorial thingy. I still don't have an intro, but let's just go right into this video. Alright, so when we left off, we were just finished laying out like the this area over here. Or not really finished, we just started it. So let me just finish this up. I just want another building blocking the corner here. Actually, I don't even know. Do I want the building blocking the corner? Because I kind of want the corner to be... I don't want the corner to have just a one-way... You know what? Let's add going. Huh. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't want two people... You know what? Let's just extend this down to here. Let's go 300 and have this go down and connect to here. So now this guy has more options too. He can go down whichever way he wants to go. And... see, I don't like having long, especially in first-person shooters. You don't want to have just long, like I said earlier, you don't want to have a long way straight down and have nothing blocking the view. Let me change this to 20 because the back alley should be a little bit wider road. You know what, let's make it a main road actually. So what are these, 28? Let's go 28 in this one too. And we'll have this actually going straight down and through. And the way you can prevent that is you just separate areas where they can cross. So one way I'm going to do that is just literally by adding in this building right here, and I'm going to extend it across the back road, and maybe we'll have like some broken debris or something like that just splits it. So maybe this goes to 75 or something, and now these guys are forced to basically fight each other unless he goes this way. These guys, so this guy has to fight pretty much two people, which kind of sucks. I want to add maybe one more way that this guy can go, just so he doesn't want to fight this guy, or he can move his spawn over here. Yeah, move his spawn over this way, and this guy we're going to split off from everyone. We're going to put him down to here, and we'll add another option for this guy to go. So straight through here, and back here. By the way guys, if you haven't watched the first part yet, I really recommend that you watch that, because a lot of the things I'm talking about are going to make way more sense. I'm going to try to repeat some things that I just remember, but obviously I'm not going to remember everything. So definitely watch the first video if you're confused about what I'm talking about in this one. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Anyways, let's go back to this. So I have to add 2 to this one too. Bring that, do I want it to be, no, let's have it a little bit farther away. Out here. And extend it to here. So now we got what, 3 paths for this guy to go. And we got 3 paths, 1, 2, 3, 4 paths for this guy to go. Let's put him, we can actually put him down here now. And I just don't want people to see him like straight up, so we're going to shorten this to maybe 12 or 15. 15's good. Have that here. And to be honest, I don't really like having this open area, or this like having a corner. So the way you can just force people out of that corner, this is something I didn't talk about in the last video. I'm going to have a corner here, so I don't want anyone to be camping here. So the way I can prevent that is I add like a little bit of debris here where they can't stand. I actually don't really have a color for that. Usually I use dark red, but I'm going to use dark red for like the outer walls. I guess I'll just use dark red again, and then the outer walls I'll just keep as this salmon color. So this is probably going to be some piece of furniture or something that's just blocking the way, so you can't sit here and just camp. Maybe closer to this side, so that way there's no camping by the open window here. And this window you can see anyways if you're walking in this way. No one's going to try to, I mean, if you do, you're bold, try to jump in through here, 2 blind spots. I don't know about you, but we'll just add this here. I don't even know what that's going to be yet, but you know, that's the part of the idea with making these areas. So maybe I might even thin this out to 6 and just have a second thing right here. That's also, let's make this one 6 too, and then maybe out to 10. Or you know what? Let's go a little bit in front of the wall. I feel like going in front of the wall. That's gonna be like a shelf maybe. This side I kind of want to have shelf too, because I gotta remember. You also have to remember the theme of your map. This is a marketplace. We're gonna have a ton of shelves, and I guess we're gonna have like a little. We have to have a little counter or something where people can like pay for stuff, you know. So we'll add that out here, maybe like right against this window. Is that 4? That's fine. And then we just go down here, and I want it to come 3 up, 4 up, and maybe out to here. And that's good enough for that little area. So I'm already taking into consideration like what the actual inside of the stuff is going to be, what's going to be looking like. Let me put this on this side too, because I don't plan on adding an actual enterable building in this little corner here. That might change, but for now I'm just gonna keep it closed off. So you have, all right, I like this layout actually. So this guy starts in a little corner. This guy basically starts in a corner. We might put one more spawn out here, but then he only has 2 ways. Unless we add like an enterable building right here or something. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's add a building right in here in the corner. Make it like 30. Just a little area. Maybe even smaller than that, like 24. Just a little area for this guy to go through, and it's gonna be a building. So that's why I need to make it green. So if you've been watching for a while and you watched the last video, the colors don't really mean anything. The colors are literally just there to let me know, okay, that's going to be a building, and that's a building that you can walk into. It's not like, oh, the green is like some special path that's going to give him an opportunity to get like different loot or something. But it's literally just a placeholder for a building. We're going to have this go all the way out. Make sure you save that guy. Out to here. And now we got a little path, a little building path for this guy to walk in. The other thing I haven't added too is like little tunnels, like into the buildings. But you know, I'm probably not gonna add that because how often do marketplaces really have a little tunnel that they can walk in? I want this to be pretty much closed off to the edge here. So you have to go out through these main ways, these main passageways to know if someone's like in this little alleyway. Because no one's gonna really, if you're camping here. That's a possibility, but I don't think, especially with the way my game is, the way that the mechanics work, this would not be to your benefit anyways to camp in that little alleyway. That's what you always have to remember too. There's like, you have to find all the spots where your players can camp, because that just ruins the game if you can camp wherever. So right here, there's only 2 ways to go in here, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to leave it like that. I might even block out this back area entirely, because there's no real reason to have it other than for this guy to go all the way around. But by the time he goes here, he's probably just going to turn left. So you know what? Let's just close this off. Let's not even include that actually. We're just gonna add like a little passageway like that, and then this side is just going to be a dead end, going out to here. So that's like a. Now I'm thinking about that's a little camping area too, so we'll make this a little bit wider so you can't really camp in there. Make it to 35. And now it's pretty much impossible to camp in this little area. We're going to have a little enterable area right here, just so this is not a non-camping area. So again, I don't know if these are actually going to work out, because we haven't actually tested the actual map yet. You don't know if anyone's really gonna have a huge advantage in a little area. You can just kind of play through your mind and then just go through common sense to see if they're actually, you know, just to try to prevent those things. And obviously sometimes I might be overcompensating for like a camping area. So if I'm overcompensating for a camping area and it's actually dumb for me to put like a blockade there, or dumb for me to put a little opening there, that'll show in the game too. You're gonna have people that are just like running around there and with nothing happening. So you want to make sure you run several tests. So you want to make sure you run several tests through the layout that you're making, so that way you know for sure that that's it's going to work out for your game. But like I said, you have to wait till testing. And even after testing, you're not going to be able to produce every single possibility of the game with just tests. So you eventually just have to release and you just adjust the map. And at that point, you just want to get it to the point where it's so tested out that if you did put a lot of work into a building, and like you put a lot of work, say, into making this little area right here, then people, if you have to ever change that, let me rephrase that. So if you have this little area right here, and you want to make sure you put out all the detail and everything, this looks like a really dope area that you want to have in your game. You want to make sure that you didn't just waste your time making that building and have it be unfair. So that's why you want to keep thinking about like all these ways that people can take advantage of your map. So I think I'm going to add one little building here in the middle. This might be too much now, but we'll see. Let's reduce this down to like 33, I guess, and then 2 buildings on either side of it that you can't walk into. But maybe even on one side. Let's see which side has less stuff. We'll put on this side, or we'll move this down to the corner. No, let's move it. Let's just keep it down in the middle, or let's extend it all the way down to the corner and have this. I don't like 75. That's like a huge number. Let's go 60. And this side we're just going to block off completely. And there we go. Now we have like a little area that these guys can kind of run through. So you don't want them to be seeing the spawns right away. You don't want to see each other right away. So keep that here. And put a wall there. And then even put a window. Even if we put a window right here. Let's see, how wide do I want this window? Let's go 10, 12, okay. And we'll go down to 7 because that's like the good size. Put that there. And then you still don't want him to see this spawn over here when he's looking through. So we'll have like a wall going out to like here. So that way you're forced to actually come around the corner or go inside the building. Yeah, actually I forgot about that. Let's add a little door. Copy paste this and make this 6. No, let's make it 6, so we can put like a shelf or something there that blocks them. And then 5 away from this. And there we have a little area that he can walk into. And this guy is gonna have an area to walk into too, except it's gonna be like a broken wall. So we're gonna extend this out to 10 maybe, so that way, all right, 10, and bring this down to here, make it green, and let's go 15 wide, and move this here. Maybe add another door. Yeah, let's add another door. Actually, I feel like adding another door down in here. Make sure it's 5 apart. Yeah, it is. Okay. So now we have a little door that this guy can walk into. This guy can walk into. Got a little open passageway here. This guy can jump through the window if he really wanted to. Oh, keep in mind that when I say window, like these walls right here may seem like you completely can't see into there. But sometimes you might want to add a window that's just like maybe like a metal sort of fence thing, so you can see it inside. You just can't shoot through it. That's something you want to take into consideration too. You don't have to always have a window and have it be completely open. I would put glass, but then if you put glass, it's kind of unrealistic, especially in the marketplace that I'm making, to have it be completely bulletproof and like you could see someone and you just can't shoot into there. I might add one anyways because we're not going for the super realism, but we'll see. Honestly, I'm not sure at this point. I'm just gonna keep rolling with the layout. So obviously I haven't touched this side of the map yet, but we're slowly getting there. We're just working our way over there. I want to add a little building here, but not like, I just want it to be able to enter into this passageway. So we'll move this over here and make sure it's even so that way it doesn't mess up the increments. Move 2 away and 2 away. And then we'll move this up to all the way up to here. Actually 60. 60 is good. That's a good size. And keep that there, and then we'll put another blockade thingy, or a big building that you can't walk into, down over here. And I like the look of this so far, so let's make this, we go 50 by 50. We're gonna have a little box right here. And yeah, I like this a lot right now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add like a little building that you can walk into here. I might. Maybe it's just completely broken down like wall and it's just not much at all. Yeah, actually I'll do that. It's just like this wall is just gonna be completely shot down on both sides, like a missile or something went through it. And we'll just put it like that. So the walls will come out like, whoops, walls will come out maybe just a little bit, just so you have like the little realism aspect to it. Resize that. This side, you don't want to be too symmetrical, it's gonna look kind of weird. Let's go 11, and that way, yeah, actually I might even go to 15, just so you have a little cover if you walk in through here and you can see right into here. Okay, now obviously I don't want this guy being able to see straight into there, because you can just sit here and just shoot into that corner. So we're gonna add a little corner wall right here, maybe make it 15 this way, and this side you don't even need to have that much, you just want to move it just a little bit so he has to go inside, or someone can shoot him if he has to move around. And maybe at 10, you know what, let's make it 12. Okay, and now we have a little area where this guy can walk into. I want to move this spawn a little bit back so he just can't see straight into this guy's spawn. I might even block this off and just add like an enterable way through this side over here or something. But for now, this is looking pretty good. Let me check the video length. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this video. I know this video is mostly talking. There wasn't a whole lot of building in here. Sorry about that. But you know, I have to get some of these concepts out, because these are what you guys aren't really here to see me actually building, especially a layout, something like this, like that's a layout. You're kind of here for the tips that I can give and my thought process behind why I'm building. And I hope that this gave you a good idea of how to make a layout. I'm not sure if there's going to be a part 3. I might make a part 3, but I'm going to skip through. Like, part 3 will probably continue when I'm almost done with the layout, so I can just go over some elevation things, tips like that. But there's not much else to cover for just continuing this, so I'm just going to continue this on my own and probably talk about more advanced stuff that I haven't gone over yet, obviously, later. So again, leave a like if you like this video, subscribe if you want more of these videos, and leave a comment for any questions you have, any suggestions you have. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.